For more information on my programs, please visit masajadi.com. That's MASSAJADY.com.
Alrighty, now that we've started, it's recording, so you can use this for future reference. Let me just get comfortable here. Just 1 second, you guys. In the meantime, go ahead and get comfortable. Just go ahead and just settle in. Take a nice deep breath in. Just notice where we are. Notice the space around us. And then another breath in again. Again, connecting to the group dynamics, the mastermind group. And then another breath in again. Stop asking ourselves, how do I connect to pure source even stronger? Again, that question, how do I connect to pure source even stronger? As we settle into whatever we're sitting, standing, lying down on. And although it says an hour and a half, we may not go that long. So just be aware of that. Dreams. I'm just going to go read the copy, and then we'll get into the big picture, part 1, and then deeper understanding and practical application of dreams, part 2, and then wrap it all. Right? Have you ever wondered about the role of dreams play in our lives? As our physical body falls into a peaceful state of rest and slumber, our mind conjures up bizarre and fantastical dreams. What is the purpose of these dreams, and where do they come from? Does your spirit help guide you into dream states? Does spirit direct specific illusions for your unconscious self to experience in pursuit of spiritual awakening? With all of the medical and technological discoveries, the science and the philosophical purpose of dreams still eludes us. So in this EI mastery discussion, hopefully I'll connect and reveal timeless information and share exponential intelligence wisdom to help us better understand this ever-intriguing topic. As a note, dreams, it's one of the areas that I don't really understand at a deeper level, because it doesn't, and the reason why is because I haven't delved a lot about dreams, because for the most part, dreams are consequences of something. Okay? So changing, say, your dream state, it doesn't really say benefit you, and that's why. So I work at core level frequencies. So if your dreams change, that's because helped you say at a core level frequency, not the reverse, and that's why the deeper understanding of dreams, even from my perspective, well, not really. I don't want to say necessary, because they are really cool, but again, it's an after effect. Okay? But I will tap in and see what's going on. It is a fantastic topic that's always eluded me as well. And I'll give you my perspective on the experiences that I've had with people through dream states. So sleep takes about half of our time on Earth. That was like a third. But what is its primary purpose according to EI? Do dreams serve a purpose physically, spiritually, or both? So the primary purpose of sleep is to reset us back on time. So what that means is that you have, say, this Earth plane, okay, for I don't know, trillions of years or more. Right, the beginning of time is on a 24-hour cycle. So it might be off here and there, but for discussion, it's a 24-hour clock here per day. So what that means is that for us to really define who we are, or to define where we are, we have to know precisely the exact coordinates on space-time. So for example, what that means is that this 24-hour clock always keeps going. It's at a constant, although we can expand time and contract time. That's another subject that we won't get into. But let's just say time is a constant here, and it is actually a constant. The expansion and contraction involves us, and not necessarily time expanding and contracting. So that's that's another topic. But anyway, so the 24-hour clock here, to create our identity of exactly where we are. Okay, and this has to be precise. Some people are off by, say, just a few milliseconds, and it distorts their life. So what that means is, if you can imagine, a computer game, okay? And there's a person that's created. Right. There's a person that's created on this game, and the background is set. So say the computer is off by a couple, maybe like a half inch. Right. You would see the shadow, say, where it's supposed to be, and then where it is. Right? I'm sure you've all had that scenario if you've ever looked at computer games or TV. Right? If it's just a little off, you see a little shadow, that person or object, and then the actual object to the side. In reality, your spirit creates the exact same issue. If it is out of time, it'll create your body according to the 24-hour clock. Okay, because you are, say, frozen in time according to your timestamp, which a timestamp is the first single cell that you're born into or created. That's where you know exactly, say, the time that you run on this, say, 24-hour system. Okay, so your spirit, say, creates, say, a little time distortion. And time distortions are created all the time for us, right? If we hurry too much, right? We're always, say, behind time. Or if we're always, say, chasing after something, we're always running away from something. And then, throughout the day, we're always, say, distorted by time. If you wake up sometimes off, right? That your whole day seems off. Or if your whole day seems off, you go back to bed, and then you get reset, right? And the next day feels like it's reset. So that's why. So again, sleep basically resets us back into precise fourth dimension coordinates. If it wasn't for that, say you got extreme, and this is where sleep deprivation happens, right? For those people who are sleep deprived, what happens to them? Right? Why do they get so sleep deprived? We might go, well, it's because of the chemicals, they're imbalanced, because we're not regenerating them. We're tired. That's not part of it at all. That's an after effect. In reality, from what I've seen, and this explains a lot of those, say, psychosis. People going crazy. There's actually a fictitious story, the Soviet dream experiment. That's really interesting. It's fictitious though, but it's interesting to read because it's so real. But anyway, the people go into different realities, different. They go into some scarier realities depending on, say, on their background. Although they could go into euphoric reality. Why does that happen? Because over a few days of sleep deprivation, what happens is that we get so out of time, we go into other realities. We not only go, say, slow down in time or speed up in time, we get distorted on that fourth coordinate again, and then we go into those different realities, and then hence we go crazy if we don't. And sadly to say, some people actually live that way, and that's why they're a little off. And then they're mentally unstable. And then what happens is, we give them drugs, and then they're more off. So that's the original reason why we sleep. Dreams serve a purpose physically. Well, in dreams, there's different sets of dreams, and we're going to go down the questions. Yes, they do serve a purpose spiritually, or both. So, but we'll answer the deeper questions as we go on. What determines the content of our dreams? Do all dreams have a message, or are most of them random? If there are messages, are they from pure source or our spirit? So a lot of good questions in there. What determines the content of our dreams? It really depends on, say, the programming that runs you. So if you are an individual who say, has an ability to connect to your higher self, a pure connection to pure source, or anything else, by the way, you would use your dream states to, say, gather information. So those type of individuals, and you can train yourselves, by the way, those type of individuals, they'll say focus in on something. They'll get contents or information about whatever, say, they focused. A lot of great inventors did that. So that's one way. The other individuals, again, depending on the program that you're running, say that you're getting abused. Right? You not in your dreams, but you run an abusive, say, frequency. In your dreams, you'll be abused. So dreams would just be a tool for you to be abused. So again, it's all really dependent on the programs that you're running. Do all dreams have a message, or most of them random? This is the area that is kind of gray for me. Do they all have messages? No. They are random. Some individuals ascend to different levels. For example, I tend to go out spirit body, just disconnect, and then go to other worlds and help people or train people. So I pretty much work 24/7. Anyway, if there are messages, are they from pure source or spirit? If there are messages, again, it's depending on the level that you're connected to. So if you're, connected to pure source at 20%, 20% basically content the same way your life state, the same way in your dream state. It's the same thing. Okay? It doesn't get any better or worse, really. Although some people do get abused in their dreams a little more. The reason being is because things, essences or frequencies or presences, ghosts, entities, aliens, whatever you want to call them, I'll just call them presences, say that you're controlled from another, source outside of you. Okay? So basically your spirit does not, run you. You're not in complete control of your physical body here. What happens is you go to sleep, right? You disconnect. You have less control of your body, even more. So what happens? Your spirit gets pushed aside, and then you get taken over. And then your body gets used. Sometimes it gets really severe for those individuals that are really, abused. They'll have, not bite marks, but marks, cut marks, and so on like that, because they'll go into, they'll get dragged, their spirit will get dragged, into other realities, and they'll get abused into those realities. So say they got cut in that other reality, they wake up and they'll have like a bruise where they got cut. So those are extreme ones. Obviously, the other side happens as well, right? You can go into the realities that are totally euphoric. You wake up and it's like, holy, wow, it's a fantastic space, and then you can pick up information from that. So it's all, again, it's all really dependent on you, the programs that you run. Is it important that we remember our dreams? Not necessarily. It's important to note your dreams if you'd like to. It gives you, an indicator, but it's a lot easier to say, note your life, be aware of your life, notice the details of your life, notice the details of what you go through every day, rather than noting your dreams, because you're alert, right?
For more information on my programs, please visit masajadi.com. That's MASSAJADY.com.